Yes, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jake Monroe, and to answer your question, yes, I did not do this eye because I couldn't be but it looks cool anyway, so. As per usual, if you'd like early access to this video, because my YouTube members and my Patreons have already watched today's video, with all the swear words left in, and a couple of extra minutes at the end as well for good measure. So if you'd like the privilege of those privileges, then make sure you either click join or there's a link in the description to my Patreon. Thank you very much for the support, appreciate it. Today, we're looking at Goths again. Now, you already saw me have a mental breakdown over the alt tag on TikTok in the last video because, quite frankly, I can't believe what has happened to the alternative subcultures over on TikTok. The music, and I can't believe I'm using that phrase unironically, has been completely removed from the entire thing. And it really just has become like a fashion trend. Look, I've said this before, to me, the music is a very broad term. In so few words, it's the kind of music where the band members and the music itself kind of makes you want to dress like this. Okay, and I discovered my style by listening to bands that look like this. Okay, as you can see where I get it from. When you just listen to sad boy trap rappers and all that kind of crud, I don't understand where you're getting this need, this compulsion to dress like this, because the music does not inspire such an aesthetic, and neither do the artists making the music. So I don't understand where it's coming from. But we're gonna be looking at Goth on TikTok again today because I'm obsessed with just how awful it looks now. TikTok has a shop. It's also absolutely no coincidence that the first TikTok we found with the hashtag Goth on it is clothing related. Remember what I was saying earlier? The Cure dropped a new album recently. Has anybody talked about it? Have there been any Goths talking about it? No. Don't care. I'm beginning to think the decade of the 80s was actually more Goth than the music. It lacks the authenticity now. Even Robert Smith is a poser, fake-ass Goth. Oh, but Robert Smith doesn't even like Goth. He said he doesn't like Goth at all. He doesn't associate with it. Where do I even begin with this bullshit, dude? Watch literally any interview with any of the Goth icons, and they all denounce Goth. They're like, I don't know what that is. I don't care to know what it is. I don't want my music to be labeled. I want it to be like a pretentious shit. It's the same way Korn were like, damn dude, we hate nu metal. We're not nu metal. We hate that shit. Really? Because you kind of like the gods of nu metal. It's kind of not up to you, man. It's kind of not up to you at all. Also, are you hearing, to prove my point once again, with the first one we come across, are we hearing the music? You YouTube free viewers, you're not gonna hear the music. I have to mask and hide all of the music because they all use copyrighted music, and I will be demonetized and you will never see these videos again. But do you remember what I was saying at the beginning of this video? If Goth is a music-based subculture, then why is none of the music ever used? And I don't want to hear the excuse like, oh, they're trying to hit the algorithm. A real Goth would never sell themselves out like that. It seems to me that the music was easily the first thing to go, in place of like, look at this dress I got in TikTok store. Because that's what Goth is now. It's an aesthetic and nothing else. Jesus, dude, even I listen to some of the music, the 80s, not all of it, because I need to reiterate this, just in case anyone thinks I've changed my mind. Almost all of the 80s Goth bands are terrible, okay? That shit sucks. But there are some really, really great tunes out there. And do you know what's even better than the hidden gems of the Goth bands of the 80s? Or Gothic bands? Some of the bands are actually still releasing music. I know, I forgive you for not knowing that, because no Goths talk about it, ever. For example, Bauhaus broke up in 1983 after releasing a very boring shit album. I know Goths will try and insist that Bela Lugosi's dead, or She's in Parties, or Dark Entries are good songs. They're not. You're actually completely normal whenever your first reaction is, this is terrible. That's a completely normal reaction to hearing bad music, okay? However, Peter Murphy actually did, after the breakup of Bauhaus, go to make a solo career just called Peter Murphy, and it's actually fantastic, and I highly recommend you listen to it. Here's the vinyl that I own because I'm a massive dork. But here's another thing you may not know about Bauhaus. They actually did come back together to release another album in 2008. No one talked about it. No one talks about that album. It's called Go Away White. It's actually pretty good. Also, Gary Newman making some of the greatest electronic atmospheric music I've ever heard in my life. No one talks about it. These goths are just so unbelievably absurd and contradictory as a subculture. God, getting into it early today, huh?
Just getting ready to go out, but this has just arrived yesterday and I'm obsessed with an oversized cardigan. I mean, it is the...
That's a familiar accent. I wonder where she's from. She also just started a YouTube channel. If you'd like to go check that out, it's linked down below. Oh, just supporting the locals. Nothing to see here. I'm sorry I'm laughing. It does look a little bit like a Halloween costume. This one. You do love to see blokes wearing it though, don't you? Feels good. Feels good, man. Hey, Jake, are the comments switched off? Yes, they are. Yeah, they're switched off. Of course they are. Soft goth. That's okay. You can't really say much considering trad goth is a real thing. That's a fashion style with the word goth in it. Soft goth is not real. Really, is trad goth music? Oh, it's a fashion? Right, so then you can't really complain about soft goth, can you? Jesus wept. He did. Probably. I can imagine being crucified hurts a lot. Enough to make you cry.
This is a work of art. This is a work of art.
I swear if I come up, man. I swear if I come up for the bullshit part, I'm gonna squee. Like a real one. A real squee.
This is a work of art. This is a work of art. This is a work of art. But this is a work of art.
Damn it, man. I need to work harder. Also, romantic goth? The hell is that? The hell is that?
Is a work of art.
Amazing to me that pastel goth got the pass here. To this day, I don't acknowledge pastel goth as a real thing. Amber Sweet. That's what you look like. I was like, where the hell am I? What's the vibe? It's like Amber Sweet. It looks a bit like Amber Sweet from Repo, the Genetic Opera. Blood Market. Zydrate comes in a little glass vial.
I'm real. I just gotta be real. Alive on it.
According to elitists out there, goth fashion show is an oxymoron. Oh my f***ing Christ. Alt-goth people who say you aren't goth enough radiate you can't sit here energy. Not every person who enjoys goth music wants to dress in trad clothing, and people who just enjoy the fashion don't have to enjoy all goth music, or at all. Literally, the entire culture is meant to be inclusive and diverse, and while it is a music-based subculture, I think anyone who enjoys gothic and dark themes should be welcomed into the community. Yeah, okay. Pretty much nailed it.
Hey, do you mind if I sit here?
No, you can say it's cool.
Wait, do I recognise you from somewhere?
Maybe my Instagram.
No, I swear I've seen you somewhere else.
It could be my TikTok.
No, it was like a video site. I saw you were doing like...
I've got to go.
Oh, that's where I recognise her from.
Is this supposed to be an ad? Yes. This is exactly what it is. See, whenever your primary source of income is you getting your cooter out, you can't very well go posting that kind of stuff over on TikTok and Instagram, can you? No. So what can you do instead? Well, I'll tell you what you can do. You can do what all these ladies do. They put themselves in all of these dignified situations that leave the viewer questioning, ooh, where can I find more of this girl that's exuding a certain type of energy? What's her name on the site? Says Frank the Fox. Yeah, these chicks almost always make content entirely around being an advert for their OF. But you see them all the time. It's not unique to this one. They put themselves in all sorts of really f***ing stupid situations in ways that seem subtextual compared to what the actual video is about. So when you're staring directly at her ass the entire way through the video, you're like, I wonder if she has an OnlyFans. She does. And that's how she gets you. It's videos like this. And like this. Where it's just like, oh my god, this crazy thing happened. And she just happens to have her ass sticking out. And then your male brain is like, I wonder if she has an OnlyFans. Yeah, she does. World Goth Day. I want to know the history of that. Let's have a look, shall we? In May 2009, a radio station in Great Britain was discussing music subcultures. From the discussion, goth music DJs Cruel Britannia, great name, and Martin Oldgoth created World Goth Day. They decided the day would fall on May 22nd. World Goth Day began in the United Kingdom and is now celebrated throughout the world. Seriously? UK radio DJs? That's why we have World Goth Day? And it started in 2009? My gothness predates World Goth Day. I win. I don't know, I win. I don't know. I just said it. There's a socks for children. I'm actually quite curious as to the legality, actually, of a cemetery date. Can you do that? Like, we've done them, right? We've all done them. I have the exact same Pulp Fiction poster. I have it on canvas, though. I don't have the poster. Because I'm fancy like that. The Cramps. They're actually okay. Not every song is okay, but they do have some pretty decent tracks. Listenable tracks. You see, that's my problem with a lot of goth music is that it's not like, whoa, right? You won't listen to a goth track, a goth track and be like, holy shit, right? It's like, it's more vibey. It's more of a vibe. Saying that though, at the Gates of Silent Memory, from the Elysium album by Fields of the Nephilim. I think it's 1991 that album came out. That song is damn good. The song is At the Gates of Silent Memory, I think it's called. Great track. Just put the cans on and just listen to that song. It's pretty life-changing. It's a pretty great track. You know the best part about that video? You know the best part about it? Not the spit shine he gave his own jacket there. It's the fact that the jacket's hanging out the bottom because he's closed the door on it. That's a nice little detail I quite like. What's this constant advertisement for alternative actresses? Like what is this persistent advertisement for alternative actresses? Why does it seem like a lot of alternative and goth subculture over on TikTok, over on all social medias, have just been sexualized entirely? Like I've said this before already, but like the women of these subcultures kind of are complicit in sexualizing these subcultures.
Keep it classy. Wednesday, we let loose a little. Thursday, we start to get restless. Friday, it's time to get nasty. Saturday, we let it all hang out. Sunday, we pick up the pieces.
Oh my god.
This dude has the longest ass face I've ever seen, man. This is coming from someone who has the shortest face anyone's ever seen. Seriously, I got a square ass head, dude. Sometimes I really do wish I had a longer face because makeup does look better on it. Big fan of that though. There's an actual personality in there. Look at that. That was coming across without a word said. A compliment from Jacob Monroe. Okay. Is Rammstein goth? But okay, before you answer this question, really think about the representation that Rammstein is getting over on TikTok. I know that TikTok shouldn't be but like, I feel like Rammstein kinda is. I know a lot of people are like, it's no goth music. There's no such thing as goth music. Shut the fuck up. We're past that now. We're enlightened. Okay? We've opened our minds. Let's instead acknowledge that music is considered gothic. Hence the rock. Not that rock. I just mean that rock. But let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Sorry about the tangent. Rammstein. I think. I mean, there's definitely going to be some elitists out there like smashing their brains off the keyboard. But I think maybe honorary, same as like typo negative. Yeah, same as typo negative. Sorry. That's how they talk around here. That's their voices. That's how they talk around here. Yeah, that was super cool. I also remember the first time I saw Sana on TV with like the mining video and the giant Snow White bitch. I couldn't help but think, do you know what actually came back to me today? And I was like, I couldn't help but think that that was kind of the Disney Snow White movie we all deserved.
Ma'am, I'm Gibby.
She doesn't speak English.
I'm still Gibby.
Yes, well, the Bauhaus t-shirt is kind of literally you looking goth, right? If goth is a music-based subculture, then literally wearing a t-shirt of one of the most quote-unquote iconic goth bands would definitely qualify you for looking goth. What's your favorite band? Bauhaus. Liar. That's why there's no likes on that. Complete lies. No one's favorite band is Bauhaus. They, quite frankly, did not make enough music to be anybody's favorite. And the music they did make wasn't very good. And it also wasn't as good as Peter Murphy's solo stuff, as we already went through. We already went through that. So, lies! Lies. That's a lie. Anyway, guys, I've been awesome. If you want to continue this video, you can click join down below and become an official member of the channel, or join the Patreon, where you also get audiobooks and all my music for free. And I'll see you for another couple of minutes over on those. I had a great day today because I made it a great day. Goodbye, everybody.